we're really excited to launch what we're calling the Commander series. It's been in development for just over a year now. We wanted to bring something different to market that had some lasting power that people really haven't seen before, and do something in a completely different format and do it with a historical theme that we're going to kind of explain and just kind of roll for the next 4 years with, and focusing on some of the best military leaders, that some of the best commanders. And what better person to start with than Napoleon? The guy has more documented victories on the battlefield than anyone else in history. What went from possibly a one-off with some brainstorming over a long lunch turned into something pretty exciting that we have here. So this is you guys are seeing the first unveil here right now. This is actually a new dimension size for Scottsdale Mint as well. If you can see on some of your screenshots there, the size of a traditional 39 millimeter coin. You're seeing our new Cowboys that we launched just a few months ago, which have been incredibly popular and successful. And so you can kind of see the dimension. So that's a 39 millimeter. What you're looking at on Napoleon is a 65 millimeter. And while that doesn't sound like that big of an increase, if you put that coin right on top, the amount of real estate that you're actually doing is quite substantial. So we wanted to produce something that was a little bit different. And this is actually struck a lot differently too. We wanted to look at these commanders and look at their history. Some of these guys, I'd say all of them, are controversial. These guys had a rough past. Maybe not everyone likes them. They were in war. And we wanted to create a product that would apply to the historical figures and more of the modern figures as well. But we wanted something that was imperfect. So it is essentially, it looks like a reverse proof like coin. What we've done is an open strike, which means there's no collar around the coin. So when we're actually striking it, it creates a little bit of a ruptured edge. It's not completely finished exactly how most coins are. And if you're able to show it up, you'll kind of see some of that. And that was intentional on here. But what you do get with it is the total complete finish that just pops. We got that matte, kind of the matte finish with the top side, the top side of it, and then you've got just a beautiful shiny surface of the detail of the words, and then obviously Napoleon himself. The contrast on it is really unlike anything you'll really see on the market, especially at a bullion price. So while this is not a proof coin, it's pretty darn impressive.
So the edge, I want to bring this up again one more time because I'm just fascinated by this. It's not a reeded edge. That manufacturing there, that edge there is very unique. I've likened it to like an infinity pool. You know what I'm saying? When you go right up to the edge and it looks like you're just going to drop right off. The whole field goes right to the side there. It's really beautiful.
It is a different way of flowing as the pressure of the press, obviously, top and bottom. And this is done on a much different press than normal. It's done on something. There's probably only a few of these in the world, and it's done a lot differently, a lot of precision. If you don't strike enough, or if you strike too much, it completely blows out, and it changes quite a bit. We love to play with doing things a little bit differently and seeing if we can get the metal to move in different ways. So this one was just another look at how to do it. And again, it's rimless. So we're running the coin is just running straight out without a rim, which again is something very unique to our sector.
Yeah, I've always thought of Scottsdale Mint as pushing the boundaries, and the innovation is just absolutely insane. And I think this is probably one of the best products you guys have ever come out with. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm curious, are you able to talk about the rest of the series? Maybe not exactly how many you're gonna be doing, but can you give us a sneak peek of anything else you have planned for this series?
I'll drop one of the ones that are going to come out. So we're going to do 3 commanders a year for 4 years is how we're set. I'll mention one other that's coming out of the first 3. It's patent. So you're going to see you're going to go from 200 plus years ago here with Napoleon. You're going to move it more into the modern era with general patent. And something also pretty hot, a little sneak peek. You're gonna the coin series is gonna run similar. You're gonna get a similar bust, similar look and feel. So this is gonna look like a set once it's all done.
Napoleon will go on sale Monday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. So this is the first time we've actually went out with something like this, as you guys know, before time to announce it, to say, hey, get ready. And there's a reason for that. We worked really hard on that launch, and it was extremely successful, and we sold way more ounces than anybody could project. There's a poster, there's a movie, and like there was just so much excitement around this. And I kind of got this feeling like, hey, this thing's going to go really quick because there's only 4,999 of them. Scottsdale makes the coolest stuff on the market. Everybody knows that. So with that, we thought we'd get out in front of this thing a little bit and say, hey, let's go on. Let's show everybody what's coming, and let's let them know when it's going to come. That way, the people that are super interested can have a chance to participate. On Monday morning, when it goes for sale, that right there, there'll be a bundle. You can buy the coin and the poster together. There's going to be 100 of those made available. So expecting those to go pretty quickly.
Yeah. It's an absolutely beautiful 5-ounce silver coin.
These are exclusive to SD Bullion.
Man, we're just excited, and we can't wait to bring out the future ones. This has been great to be on your guys' channel and to see all the fans and the appreciation for the products that we're bringing to market, and thanks to SD Bullion for putting this together and launching this to the market here on Monday.